Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel today. We are going to be reviewing the new Kylie Cosmetics Purple Palette and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit. So I'm really excited about both of these, so we will dive right into it. Okay, first up is the Kylie Cosmetics Purple Palette. So she did change it up. It is all matte black packaging versus the white, and I really like it. It's her holiday collection, so it's a really unique design, and it's the same 9 shades as all of her other palettes and in the same square shape. And in the box you also get like a little card, and this one she did change it up with the lips, and then on the back it's still the same old, which I think is a little generic. Because I did get an eyeshadow kit and it's saying thank you for buying the Kylie lip kit. So that's generic to me. But let's dive right into the shades here. Here's the white with the teardrops as usual. And it does have the purples and the blues there. And then if you open it up, it did come with a mirror. Not all of them came with the mirror. And then that nice thick piece of plastic. So here are the 9 shades. You got the purples and the coppers, so I'm really excited to dive into this and play with this. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll circle back around to the glow kit. So the first shade I am going to go in with is this one right here, and that one's called Stone. I was super excited because I do love a good purple. I think it makes my blue eyes really pop. But I was a little nervous because I've always heard that purples are so hard to make and get the pigment correct, so they're not patchy or flaky or anything like that. So I was a little concerned, but all the reviews that I watched prior to, they said it was a hit. So I'm like, okay, let's buy it. I'm sold. There was a little bit of fallout. I just had to blow it off. But the next shade that we're going to go in with, just to darken up that crease line a little, is this one right here, and that one's called Turning Violet. A big pet peeve that I have with Kylie Cosmetics, and if you watched any of my previous videos using her palettes, the colors are one way, but then the names are reversed, so it's really hard to see which one's lining up with which. And we're just going to dab that right into the outer crease and kind of bring it in a little. I like to do the dabbing method because it gets the product exactly where I want it. And then you just kind of blend it out. My niece, who is 6, is all things purple, so she'll appreciate this palette. Okay, I think it's really pretty so far. The next color we're going to dive into is, I think we're just going to apply this one all over the lid. This one is called Amethyst right here. It does have a shimmer to it. It's more of a bright shimmer purple. So we're going to dive into that, apply it all over the lid. So we're going to take like a packer brush and do that. I'm not using any Fix Plus or any rose water or anything like that. I'm just letting the colors perform how they naturally do. So perhaps I spoke too soon. Those other colors that I've used have performed great. No problem, super pigmented, went on, a little bit of fallout in the pan, but nothing terrible. Now this purple one, I've had to dive in. This is the 3rd time now, and I barely am getting any color on my lid. I'm kind of pressing hard too, harder than what I normally would, to see if any of the product is going to come up. You can see that it is becoming purple. It's just not as bright and boom as I want it to be. So I'm going to keep building up a layer or 2 to see if I can get that color that I want. If not, then I'll grab my Fix Plus and we'll see if that helps it out. Alright guys, I went and grabbed my Fix Plus to do this eye with, and you can tell the difference. This one's just a little more powerful, a little more purple. You can see that shimmer. So there is a difference, so I would recommend using the Fix Plus for that color. I'm just going to fix the other eye so they do match and just hang tight. Alright, we are going to go in with the shimmer copper color right here. That one's called Trophy. It's so pretty. And I'm actually going to apply that on the lower lash line just to see if you can pick up that glitter, if we're going to have to use the MAC Fix Plus, or if it's going to turn out perfect. So we're going to take a flat brush and we're just going to go right in that waterline under our eye. It did pick up some pigment. There definitely is already fallout from the little scribble I did in it. It seems very chunky, so I'm a little nervous. I see the color there, but I'm just gonna dive in because it's a very chunky glitter, which concerns me because I do have sensitive eyes. I wear contacts, and if anyone knows that if you get an eyelash in your eye while wearing your contacts, it's like the end of the world. So I'm afraid one of those chunks of glitter will be the same concept. We're just going to go in with this light pink up at the top here. And that one is called Periwinkle. And we're just going to apply this on the brow bone. Right, and the last color that we're going to use is this one right here in the middle, Wine and Dine. And we're just going to apply that right here, just a tiny bit, just to darken up that crease. Alright, that's the look that I have using the Kylie Cosmetics palette. I'm going to go do my lashes and liner, and I'll be right back and we will dive into the glow kit. Okay, I am back. We also did lips, we did the NYX Lingerie, and this one is in Embellishment, so it's just a really nice neutral to wear for the fall. So let's dive into the glow kit. I am a little bit more excited for the glow kit than the purple palette, but this is what she looks like. She's absolutely beautiful. She's like this purpley mauve color, and it's an ombre with the glitter. I don't know if you can see the glitter, but it is, the packaging is a wow. I absolutely love it. So when you take off the cardboard, there's 4 pans in this one, and they're each 0.26 ounces. So I have another glow kit that is a 6 pan, and those are 0.16, so I feel like they are comparable. When you open it up, once again, it has that plastic, and here they are. Marshmallow, gumdrop, butterscotch, and then Starburst. So I haven't touched them or anything, so let's swatch them. I do have plans after this, so I'm going to just be putting one on my cheeks, and then the other ones I definitely will swatch for you guys. And I'm going to be putting Gumdrop on my cheeks today. And this is like a dark peachy, not even peachy, like a brown tone. But let's just swatch it. I'm like butchering it. Pigment, definitely. Oh, it's almost iridescent. I can kind of see in the light that it does change colors a little bit in the pan. I see a little bit of blinding. I really like a band blind though. Let's add another layer. It's really pretty. Not the color I thought it was going to be coming out of this pan. I like it. It's very natural, not too pout in your face. I like it. I didn't expect it to be iridescent though. Let's swatch Butterscotch. They're very creamy and smooth. There's glitter in them, but you cannot tell. It's not like a chunky glitter. Alright, this one is Butterscotch. That one is Marshmallow, and this one is Starburst. So here they are. This first one is Butterscotch. It's very golden. This middle one is Marshmallow. It definitely seems more white in the pan, but it came out kind of yellow iridescent. I'm not hating on it. I'm not for sure how that'll look on my actual face. And then Starburst is down here. It's that nice light baby pink color, perfect for those lighter skin tones. So I'm actually going to take Marshmallow and apply it right on top of Gumdrop. I definitely feel like it intensified it. I'm really liking it. It does have a yellow hue, but it doesn't scare me away. So I like it. A little down the nose and right on the Cupid's bow. And I really like to mix my highlights too to give me a custom highlight. And I think these are a good way to really get a unique color since they do have that iridescent. Just depends on what light you're in is what they're going to be picking up. So stick around and I will tell you my final thoughts on both products. Alright, let's start with the Kylie Cosmetics Purple Palette. The packaging is great. It's the same as it's always been. Dive into the colors. This one in the corner, the Amethyst, it's a beautiful color, but if you don't have some kind of wetting system for it, it's not going to perform how you want it to. Now this copper color, so pretty. I do not suggest putting it under your eye. It's too chunky of a glitter, which is kind of disappointing because it really is pretty. I'm just afraid that those flecks are going to actually get into my eye and irritate my contact. Now the matte shades, these ones right here, perform beautifully. They're nice and pigmented, they're not patchy at all, they blend out wonderful. So those are definitely a plus. And then I didn't use these two, well these three right here, but two of them are matte, so they're going to perform great. And the other one is a shimmer, which we can swatch real quick. It's like a deep purple. And we will swatch that. Yeah, definitely it's more of a shimmer. It doesn't have that same texture as that copper one. Now it's the same as the light pink one in the corner, which is Periwinkle. So I think the shimmers are fine. I'd stay away from that deep copper because it is super chunky of a glitter. Now if you put it on your lid, it's probably going to be fine. Overall, I would use it again. I really do like it. A downside that I have, it is a purple palette, and I see the purple and I see the fall, but it's a little random. It was hard to make a cohesive look out of all of the shades. Now it is doable, but purple on purple on purple just makes a funky shade of purple, if that makes sense. So I love all the colors, but I would definitely need another palette to make a beautiful look out of it. So I do give it a thumbs up. If you don't have it, go out and purchase it. It is a good buy to have, especially if you are a purple lover. Now moving on to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This one is sugar and packaging out of this world. I love the ombre with the glitter. Props to you guys. Now if you open up the 4 pans, reasonable size, yes. So you're going to need a good amount of product for your buck. I do believe this was $40 and then the Kylie is $42. Free shipping on that. So, and this one I just launched in the store. So Ulta and Sephora is where I picked this one up at. And beautiful when you first look at them. Definitely not what I thought they were going to be though. All 4 shades are definitely iridescent. It gives you, just depending on where you're looking at and what lighting you're in, is what shade we're really going to be getting. Not super blinding at all, which that's totally fine. You can also wet your brush with some rose water or Max Fix Plus or any kind of setting spray. that will brighten and make that more blinding. But for a subtle everyday look with a hint of blinding, I think this glow kit really is perfect. But that's all my thoughts that I have on the Kylie Cosmetics Purple Palette and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit Sugar. So I hope you like this type of video. If you have any new products that you do want me to review for you, just leave them in the comments down below. Just give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you back here next Friday. Bye.